Learning how to properly store food is one of the best ways to save money, reduce waste, and enjoy leftovers at a later date. And Roni Proder of Dinner Reinvented is here this morning with how to avoid the most common food storage mistakes. And the reason we're doing this segment is because food is so expensive right now, right, Roni?
It is so expensive, but I have a few really easy ways that you can save money, stretch your dollar, and make sure that you're using everything that you actually buy.
Okay, and like I was saying to you, I mean, you don't want to waste money, and I'm one of those girls who was raised with, don't waste food. I hate to throw food away.
Me too.
In addition to the money, it's just something about my conscience. I don't know.
Yes.
So let's get started. We're going to talk about expiration dates and not throwing food away, right?
That's right. That's
Where
right.
do you want to? Where do you want to start?
It's like, do you need to pay attention to the expiration date? And I do have something in the freezer. So Carla, if you wouldn't mind grabbing that freezer thing, I have a fun little trick to show you guys at the end of the segment. Okay, so let's get started. Let's talk about your vegetables when you get them home from the grocery store.
Because my fridge is loaded with vegetables, kale, broccolini, fresh herbs. Okay.
So they come like this, right?
Right.
What you want to do is you want to take it out and you want to put it, because this gets moldy and yucky very quickly. You want to take it and just put it in a little jar with water, so it keeps your herbs nice and fresh.
Oh, and that'd be so pretty on the counter, too.
It looks beautiful. You can put it in your refrigerator. You can keep it out on the counter. It works really well. It's also great for asparagus. So if you ever have kept your asparagus in the plastic bag for a while,
it gets slimy really fast.
Very fast. If you put it in a nice little cup of water, I use my measuring cup, and it fits perfectly, and you keep it in water, I have kept my asparagus fresh for over a week, just like that.
Oh my gosh, and I love this because this would make your kitchen look, again, so pretty.
It looks beautiful,
I'm always thinking about how it's gonna look.
I know. Okay, so things like mushrooms, right? You get them in the package, and this plastic will get a lot of moisture into your mushrooms.
And again, they get,
And it's a terrible feeling to throw something away, isn't it? So what you want to do is you want to take it and put it in a paper bag, and then it'll keep them fresher for so much longer because it takes away all of the moisture, just like that.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Easy.
So you don't wash them first? The mushrooms?
No. So what you want to do is when you're ready to use them, you want to take a paper towel. This is the best way to wash a mushroom. Get it just a little bit damp and then brush it. Okay, because mushrooms absorb so much water.
Yeah,
and
if you
moisture.
wash them, they're all of a sudden,
slimy, gross,
they're like sponges.
very quickly. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Carla,
so somebody,
I'm going to ask you to hand that to me. Okay. We got to get to Ronnie's little trick. Thank you, Carla.
I know this is my trick. Okay. So first of all, let's talk about eggs.
Okay.
Do you need to pay attention to the expiration date?
I do.
You do? Okay. I don't. I know there are a lot of FDA guidelines that are not even important when it comes to eggs. What you want to do is, first of all, the expiration date of eggs will go, far before eggs actually go bad.
So how long after the expiration date?
For weeks, they will still be good. Yes, absolutely.
Up to
you don't
a month?
have to worry about it. Yeah. I've used eggs for sure up to a month. Now you'll know, you want to use your senses with everything, whether it's eggs, milk, cream, stock, cheese. Use your senses. If it doesn't smell right, don't eat it. If it smells and tastes fine, especially when it comes to milk, you're okay. So use your senses.
Okay, but don't worry about the expiration date.
Yes, okay, so if you have stock, right? Sometimes you're using just a little bit of stock and then you're like, now what? I don't want to throw it away, because you should be using this within 7 days of opening it.
Okay, so I stick mine in the fridge, what's left over, and then 2 months later I go back and I look and I throw it out because I didn't use it.
And you're like, oh my gosh, I wasted all of this wonderful chicken stock. So what I do is I put it into an ice cube tray. I pour it in just like that, and then you can pop it out into your, see, isn't that amazing?
Brilliant.
It's brilliant. And by the way, I do this with coffee too. If I have coffee in my pot and I have some left over, I pour it into my ice cube tray, and then I have iced coffee ready the next time. Another thing that you could do is put it in a mason jar. My mom made chicken soup for my kids for Passover, and I had some left over, and this stuff is like liquid gold. So if I put it in a mason jar, because it will expand, liquid expands when it's frozen, I always make sure that I leave enough air so that after it expands, there's still room and it won't crack.
These are genius ideas.
Right.
So before you get away,
Yes.
anything you need to think of before you go to the store?
That is such a great question. Okay, so grocery stores right now are doing an excellent job of promotions and coupons.
Right.
So before you make a whole list, look online, see what kind of coupons there are, and then buy based on what is on sale and what is fresh, and then create your menu around it.
Genius ideas, great ways to save money, plus make your kitchen look pretty, which is always important to me. Thank you, Roni. Good to see you. Where can
Thank
people
you.
find you?
DinnerReinvented.com. I'm on Instagram and all of the social media as well. Thanks,
Okay.
Jane.